Jacklin and his partner, Aliona Villani. Now, they're going to do a waltz, and it's based on a railway station goodbye. You know, it's the same old story. Boy meets girl, girl gets on train, boy waves goodbye from the platform, girl waits on the train, girl keeps waiting on the train. And then about an hour and a half later, girl is told to leave the train and go outside to catch a replacement bus service. Here's what they've been up to.
As the first golfer ever to tee off on Strictly, you might think that Tony Jacklin would have a fair way to go to fit in. But think again.
I used to like wearing bright things on the golf course and standing out. I never minded dressing up for the occasion. The more sparkle, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Aliona is, of course, a consummate professional, and I've no doubt that her standards are very high.
Tony just gave me a nice, quick kiss on the cheek.
Terrific.
Gorgeous lady.
I'm sure there's a Fred Astaire somewhere in there. I've seen Tony dance, and he definitely has a natural swing in his hips, but his footwork will need a lot of work.
I know Aliona won the competition 2 years ago, and I certainly don't want to let her down.
Tony's based in Florida, so the first rehearsal takes place at home.
Pros make it look easy, let's put it that way, and there's much more to it than meets the eye.
Squeeze those thighs, squeeze them. Tony is definitely a fighter. He is struggling, but he's not giving up. And one.
With her patience and my perseverance, we're going to get this done.
One.
Aliona's been very patient. I'm going to treat her to a trip out to my club and watch her hit a few balls. Head is the fulcrum and nice and wide and smooth. Fantastic.
Woo!
Wonderful stuff.
Thank you, Tony.
Now what?
Now let's do some dancing.
I'm ready. Well, I love the Florida lifestyle, but United Kingdom, I'm coming home.
Dancing the Waltz, Tony Jacklin and Aliona Villani.
What'll I do when you are far away and I am home? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles true? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do?
Come here, Tony. Hey, what a basket. That's harder than 36 holes. Straight on. Well done. Yeah, well, while you get your breath back, don't worry. Whilst you get your breath back, it's a good time to welcome our fabulous singers, Dave Archer and his wonderful, wonderful orchestra. And we can see them now. We can see our wonderful band. We can see you all. I don't know whether it was such a good idea, but anyway, there we are. Now, Bruno.
Ah.
Yeah, what do you think?
The waltz.
Yes.
Sentimental, romantic, floaty and soft. I didn't see much of that.
Oh.
No, there were some moments, the tiny little moments
Yeah.
when you were merry swinging around happily, skipping like a light-footed hare, but it was like a second. And then on hold, you turn into a Galapagos tortoise.
Oh.
You couldn't move. I know, but I think it's because of nerves. Because I could see in your face you were counting, and you were thinking so much about it that it stopped you moving, my darling. Just let yourself go. Do a mistake, but follow the flow. She's a great dancer. Go with it. Don't overanalyze it, because it stops you moving.
But first time.
Yeah,
and
but
all
it's
the
hard.
nerves.
It's very
I know,
hard.
I think they're all so courageous to come out here in the first place. Good. Now, Craig.
Well, when you finally got in hold, you became the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh,
The rise and fall, I thought, was forced. It was littered with error and mistakes. And it just, sadly, got worse and worse and worse towards the end.
Have you got
Out
a
of
golf club,
time.
Andy? Anybody?
You weren't leading. Bit of a disaster, I'd say.
Well, this boy, he's got you really just where he wants you. If only you did have a golf ball there. But anyway, Darcy, darling.
I know what it's like when nerves get
Yes.
hold of you.
Nerves.
On that dance floor, I mean, it's terrifying.
It
and for your
is.
first dance, I know exactly how you feel, but you've got it out the way now. You know what it feels like, you get those nerves out, you come back, the confident Tony we know, the competitive Tony, okay? Please, and show us many moves that I know you have up your sleeve next week.
People don't still believe how difficult it is to come out here and do this. And Len, I think you're something.
You, Tony, are the spirit of this show. It's about people who've got no dance experience coming out and having a go. This is the first week.
Yes.
You're trying to remember the routine. You're just praying to get through it. I say well done.
Yes. Thank you, Len. Thank you so much. And I know that Tony joins me and all European golfers in wishing Bernie Gallagher a speedy and full recovery. Thank you, Tony. And thank you, Aliona. There we are, off you go there. Marvellous. Come on, keep it going.
Tony, shaking your head, but you know what? We agree with Len up here, don't we? Those judges have been a little bit harsh for the first night. Let's not forget it's first night. Lots of first night nerves. I mean, you've left the Florida sunshine to be here in our ballroom in L Street. Is it all worth it, Tony?
Yeah, I feel
Despite
about as
them.
hot as I do in Florida.
Yes, it's hotter in here right now.
No, it's fun. You know, it's an adventure. That's why we're here.
Indeed. And Aliona, has he done you proud? So far, so good?
Very proud. He worked so hard. I've never seen anybody sweat so much.
He's in deep. He's going to wipe his face on Craig's shirt if he doesn't slip it. Judges, may we have your scores, please?
The judges' scores are in. Craig Revel-Horwood, 2. Darcy Bussell,
5.
Len Goodman,
5.
Bruno Tognoli,
4.
16. Tony's teed off, and I think he's going to head to the 19th hole for a well-deserved tipple. Right, Tony? Good idea. But will the rest of tonight's stars, Sophie, Susanna, Mark and Natalie, make the fairway? Or will they find themselves in the rough, eh? Let's find out. Over to you, Bruce.
Right, next up is Mark Benton.